Guinness girl. How's it going? What nutritional class was it yesterday? Like, what number were you at? Hey, Holly, how are you? Hey, Taya, how are you? Hey, girl, hey, how are you guys? How's everybody doing? Y'all, Holly has entered the normal range. She posted that yesterday in the bariatric, was normal, right? The normal range. She posted that yesterday on the bariatric, our bariatric community group on Facebook. Hey, Nicole. Hey, what's your noodle? It was the grocery shopping and meal planning, yeah. So Guinness Girl is my in right now to our surgeon. She's using the same surgeon that I used. I've been trying to contact him, but I'm not willing to pay a copay just to go talk to him about my podcast. Like, that is ridiculous. And they did not want to talk to me. His office staff. But I was always a little out there, so makes sense, you know? 2 more to go. Yes. Yes, Holly, I am so proud of you. So there's someone that I know. If y'all could please keep them in your thoughts, prayers, vibes, whatever. They are at EOC right now. Well, their airplane landed around 11 o'clock Central Time and in San Diego, and now they are probably at this point in time on their way to EOC with a driver and having surgery this afternoon. It was a very quick turn of events because of airplanes getting canceled, flights and things. So if you guys could please, I can't say who it is or anything, just due to their privacy. Not everybody wants everybody to know what they're doing in their life, so I have to respect their privacy. But if you can please just keep this person in my life in your prayers and thoughts, I would love that. I'm working on water right now. Just finished my morning protein drink. That's funny. I saw this video this morning and it was of this lady. And she's like, it's the guy that's like, that guy that's like, if you're not at Chick-fil-A, where are you at? And she's like sitting in her car with her protein water and she's like, I'm drinking my protein water because I had gastric bypass. And I laughed so hard. I thought that was so funny because I remember those days, you know? You think you know who it is? You probably do. You probably do, Holly. You know who it is. Yeah. 16 days post-op, 23 pounds down since surgery, 43 since my first appointment. Yes, Taya, congratulations. Yes, it is very exciting. You're in recovery right now. Oh my gosh. You're like literally just had surgery like today in recovery, like in the recovery room, because holy moly. I was not typing in any of that. I was like too busy flirting with the anesthesiologist and the nurses, and I was crazy. Thank you, Holly. Until that person wants to come forward, not everybody, like I said, not everybody wants to share their story, you know what I mean? Because it's hard. And I'm sure a lot of you will know that I can tell by people who don't really, maybe they don't talk in here. Oh, you're high on drugs. Yeah, me too. Maybe they don't like type in here. Maybe they come in and just kind of watch and they don't like talk a lot because, they don't want other people, because people have messaged me before on Instagram and they'll say, I really enjoy your lives. I really feel like I can't talk in your lives because there's other people that know me that come into your lives. I'm afraid that they'll find out and ridicule me. And I'm like, but they're there too. But this person that had done that just a couple weeks ago said, no, this person doesn't have good intentions, but she never told me who it was, which is fine. Because I don't know who it is, and I can't help that, because I feel like everybody might learn something from this, even if their intentions are not real, right to be here. but it was just sad to me that this person could not share their, ask questions during the live or whatever, because of fear of someone ridiculing them. That really made me sad because, you guys know I'm coming through the screen and getting those people. You hit on people too? You were typing. I wasn't typing in recovery. I was high on drugs. Yeah, me too. I'm very sensitive to drugs too. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Lexi. How are you? So many people judging you guys. And, I think it's so funny. Nobody does that to me anymore because, like, they know I'm just going to be like, what? You can exit out of here, right? Your vibes do not check my, like your whole vibes. Like, I just don't like it. I'm serious. I'll get up and leave. I don't like it. I just don't. People who have bad vibes, I'm out, man. I'm out quickly. Bye. Did you have any problems with back pain after surgery? Okay, so where did you get? This is just an immediate thought. Did you get any type of injection in your back for the pain, like a nerve block? Because that can cause some back pain, okay? I'm not saying it's like an epidural, okay? So some people I know, including the doctor that I used, his anesthesiologist with another person I know did a back block. With me, they did an abdomen block. And I was kind of surprised when this other person, and I went with them, so I witnessed this. This other person had the nerve back in their back, but I had mine in my stomach both times. So with sleeve and bypass, I had it in my abdomen. So I don't know if it depends on, your size or your belly. I don't know how they determine where you're going to get your block at. But I'm wondering, KY Jelly Time, if you had a nerve block in your back. Also, remember, laying in that bed is not good. Laying in the hospital bed, those beds suck, okay? So probably it's going to be one of those few things that's the reason why you have horrible back pain. My husband complained about horrible back pain forever after his sleeve because of the bed that they had him laying in. Those are just not comfortable. I remember like my bobo hurting from, there was like a bar, because I'm short. So there was like a bar or something that seemed like it was right on my tailbone. And I kept asking I felt like the princess in the pea. I was like, can I have more pillows? I just want more pillows. And, it just didn't seem like it was getting any better. So any of those things could have been a factor. You know me from our Facebook group? Yeah. That always cracks me up when people are like I'll post on Facebook, I'll post like, hey, going live today, and then people are like, what's your handle? What's your handle? And I'm like, Shelly Holland, that's me. That's me. Hi, it's nice to know you. Yes. I love that you guys talk. I just want you to know I love that. I started walking too, but some days are really bad. I understand. Just push through it. Do the best you can, KY. Do everything you can just to get out there. Try to put that in the back of your mind if you have to. The pain. I understand. That makes me sad. I wish everyone could be supportive to everyone. Well, The thing is I found in my experiences that people are not supportive because they either don't understand or they're jealous. You know what I mean? And you just have to let it roll off. You just gotta, like that. Shake it off, because you're not here. We don't have time. We don't have time to be sitting around worrying about what someone else is doing, thinking about us. Because I don't have time for that. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have time to be sitting around wondering what. I'm like trying to think of a name. I can't think of a name. I don't have time to think about XYZ and what they're thinking about me. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, no, I wonder. No, I don't. You know what I mean? Because I need to work on me. You know what I mean? If I'm working on someone else, that's not helping me. I need to work on me, Whatever I can do to make myself better and sparkle, okay? No injection. Okay, so maybe the bed. I'm going to think it's probably the bed. Laying in that thing sucks. Kat, she had her surgery last week. Kat Jones, she comes in here a lot. And they made her sit in one of those chairs, you know, those hospital chairs that turn into a bed. They made her sit. She couldn't even lay in the bed. They wouldn't let her do that. So some hospitals are different. I'm getting 3 weeks post-op and just caught Giardia. I'm getting treated in hospital. Oh my gosh. I don't know what Giardia is. Yikes. Ooh, that doesn't sound good, but I don't know what that is. They better just knock me all the way out. So, yeah, they don't. So the anesthesiologist comes in and he does these injections, and you're just like, this is before, like, you get your IV, and then they come in and do the injections wherever they say they're going to do the injections. And then you wait like another 45 minutes or so, and then once everybody starts coming in, you know it's almost time. Once the CRNA comes in with like he's got a needle in his hand, he's like walking like this, and you're like, you know, here comes the good drugs. Like, you know, he's probably got one or two, and he's like, yeah, buddy, and he's gonna do like put it in the IV, and you're gonna relax, and it's gonna be like margaritas on a beach, and yeah, and you're gone. I don't remember, like, they had me in this room, and I remember they wheeled me out into the hallway. I was laying there. I kissed my husband goodbye, and they said something to me, and I just remember looking at the roof, and there was like you know, in between, like, the hallways, how they have a mirror so that, you know, the beds don't hit if somebody's coming down the hall or whatever. And I remember looking at that, and that was it. I don't remember anything else after that. I could have been saying anything, doing anything. I don't know. I'm sure you spoke on this before. It's okay. We talk about this a lot, Brie. But how did you deal with food addiction, sugar addiction? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for this question, Brie. This is a great question. You guys know I love talking about food addiction. So what I do, and I tell everybody this, I had to assign it a person. It is a thing. It is a relationship. It is a monster. So quite literally, I have a monster in my head, and he's ugly, and then I had to assign it as a relationship. And I did talk about this a little bit the other day. I made a video on this. But like a friendship, like a girlfriend, you know, like a friend. And she's beautiful. You know, Cameron Diaz, Jennifer Lopez. She's over here freaking beautiful, and I'm over here stuffing my face, you know, not taking care of myself, not looking good, you know, whatever. And she just has ill intentions. So basically, once I figured out I put her as that, I was like, oh no, we are not going to be doing that. And that is how I was able to control it. At that point in time, I assigned it what it looked like, how the relationship was, and then I figured out it was toxic. So bye-bye. And that is how I'm able to control it. Once I figured out it's a toxic relationship with food, I was like, we're not doing that. No mo. So that's how I did it. How did you get a parasite? How did you get that? Do they know, or is that just something that kind of comes around? Didn't think about the bed. That may be it. Yeah, my husband complained about it forever. Oh yeah, Shelly, I slept in recliner instead of the hospital bed. Much easier. Yes, for sure. My surgeon was okay with sending me home after 26 hours because he said we often recover better at home. Yes. As long as you are able to, I think they want you to burp and fart and be able to not have any nausea and throwing stuff up. If you can burp, fart, and not throw anything up, you will most likely be going home as soon as possible. So try to burp, fart, and not throw up. And if you know already that you're you have nausea with anesthesia, go ahead and let anesthesia know that, because they can fix that in the anesthesia. They can help you with that. Hi, Freddy Cat. How are you? We do recover better at home. We recover 100% better in our beds because, I mean, let's be real. When do, like, all of the nurses and, like, lab techs and, like, breathing people come in? Like, every 2 hours? And how are you supposed to rest whenever they're coming in like, I'm not kidding. There was one day I told my husband, do not let anybody in that door. Period. I need 2 hours of, like, uninterrupted sleep because they came every 30 minutes. And it was always someone. There was one time where I put my arms like this and put it on a pillow and was like, just do whatever you want. I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. Just please draw your blood. You know, just don't bother me, you know? Hi, how are you, Wendy? Jealousy for sure. Yes. My age, I'm 40. Called my doctor's office and my insurance, still nothing. I'm positive they put me in the back. then you better call up there and tell them you are not, nobody puts baby in the corner. You just go up there and you tell them. Say, I'm just checking status. Checking status. Yes. I wasn't allowed to lay in a bed either. Yeah, no, I had no choice. I was throwing up a lot, so I had no choice. I was the nausea patient, and I was there for a long time because I was nauseated for anesthesia. I just had the IV and the mask thing knock me out. Yeah, it's weird. Some doctors do the block and some don't. I was thankful they did because I didn't feel nothing. Count to 10 and I was out by 3. I don't even remember if I counted. I don't know. I was put under general anesthesia for both sleeve and RNOI. Yeah. I'm at 3 weeks out and have stalled. No, dairy. No. That's normal. Your body's healing. Your body is needing. Your body's like, what did she do? What does she want us to do? What's happening? We need to heal. So your body's healing. Okay. So be patient with yourself. Please be patient with yourself. A 3-week stall is perfectly normal. A 4-week stall is perfectly normal. Your body will pick back up. So please be patient in the stalls. Celebrate non-scale victories. Take your measurements. Do something else because these are perfectly normal. Okay? Your body needs time to heal. I'm not doing anything different than start of surgery, freaking out a bit. Than start of surgery, maybe. Wait a minute. What did I miss? Diana, what did I miss? Are you in a stall? Diana, let me know more. What are you freaking out about? I love that video. Helped me so much. Oh, the envy one? The green with envy? Yes. Hi, Crazy Life. How are you? I can't imagine throwing up after surgery. I'm sensitive to pain meds. Yeah, it's not like, because you don't throw up anymore, like, after you've had bypass, or you don't throw up like you used to, like, you used to throw up, like, from here, like a deep, like, type of situation. No, it's not like that anymore. It's like, and I haven't thrown up since probably my surgery. I really haven't. I think I may have thrown up one time from overeating, but that's it. And you don't throw up like you used to. It's not like that anymore, because if you have bypass, it's coming from here, and it's little bits. It's not like a whole bunch, it's tiny bits, and it's not like you're, it's different. It's a different kind of throwing up. It's not the same. Let me see. In the States, it's called beaver fever. I got it from my last meal before pre-op. Creamy mussels. Oh. Ooh, I don't eat mussels, so maybe that's why I don't eat any. Ooh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't eat any. I'm allergic to shrimp, but I don't eat anything that's from the ocean or river. I mean, I might eat some catfish fried, but I don't. That's it. I got the okay from my primary care doctor, waiting on cardiologist. Yes, Janie. Welcome. Yes. That's awesome. You can have 4 surgeries at EOC for that cost. What? Who's having costs? I'll call again and ask my... Oh, okay. Whoa. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Only lost 9 pounds since June 29th. Okay. June, July. Okay. And how far out? Oh, you're 4 months out. Okay. And what surgery did you have? Do you tell us, Diana? Okay, let me think. Okay, so you probably are in a stall, Diana. You are probably in a stall. And that's okay, because our bodies will stall about every other month. And if you want to, yeah, you had RNY. Yeah, okay. So if you want to, I mean, just till the stall ends, you can increase your water. You can increase your calories a little bit, like, even 100 calories. Increase your protein, even a couple grams a day. And increase your fitness by 5-10 minutes just till the stall breaks. Once the stall breaks, then go back to your regularly scheduled program. Because your body's just kind of like, it's even. And then, like, it just needs something to kind of throw it off. Like, it needs something to kind of be like, oh, she wants us to work again. Okay. But also remember that during these times, our body needs time to heal from everything that you've done. I mean, You've probably lost a significant amount of weight in that amount of time. And, you know, you think of it as your skin needs time to catch up. You know, you want your skin to, because, y'all, it took me a year and a half to lose 72 pounds. So, I mean, I don't know. Some people are slow losers. Some people are fast losers. You cannot compare your journey to someone else. You know what I mean? So you just have to remember that your journey is a totally different journey than someone else's. And like I said, a year and a half for 72 pounds. And then there was a lady I was watching one day where she lost 72 pounds in 6 months. So I was just like, but at the same time, that's her journey. That's not my journey, you know? Yeah, don't be ashamed to call Lexi, because I'll call. Give me their number and I'll call them. I have been scheduled for September 7th. Okay, I am excited, but also very nervous. Gastric sleeve. Okay. Yeah, I understand, Jatina's, and I understand that is a very nerve-wracking experience, all of it. But just know that you can do this. You can do this. I mean, you've gone this far and you can do this. 3 weeks post-op and lost 55 pounds. So far, met an old friend and she said, "You okay? You look..." Let me at him. Let me at her. An old friend. Nope. She already told you once. She's already told you. She told you one time, and this is the one time you know you cannot talk to her about your weight loss. Don't do it. You cannot depend on her for support. Don't do it. Because she's not, that right there is not supportive. So you know already, like, there's people in my life I know I cannot talk to, period, about my weight loss or my journey or anything that has, like, if I'm sad one day or if I need someone to talk to or support or something, it's not that person, or it's not those people, or it's not that neighbor. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, whoever it is has told you once. They already told you once, and she told you. So, bye friend, you know what I mean? How do I research my surgeon? Okay, so just get on Google, and I think there's websites. I'm sure you can just type in, you know, how to check, you know, type that in, like, my surgeon's credentials, or you can just type in his name and look for reviews on, I'm sure there's, I don't know, but I know that's how I did mine. I just Googled it and read reviews from different websites. I can't think of them right now off the top of my head. Janie, I'll look at that and I'll message you on Instagram. Unless somebody here knows what the websites are. I can't remember. Lexi, do you remember, like, how to check your provider? I can't remember, like, Vital Health or something. Okay. So I had this friend, and I had lost 80 pounds by this point. I've lost 112 or 113 now total. And at 80 pounds, I finally saw that I had lost a significant amount of weight. She looked at me and said, "I can't really tell." And I was like, "Bitch, you gotta be kidding me. Are you freaking kidding me? You cannot tell that I've lost 80 pounds. That is ridiculous." And I knew right then that that person doesn't support me either. And I just remember standing in her kitchen and she's like, "I can't tell that you've lost 80 pounds. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll go now. You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't, you know, 47 pounds down so far. Awesome. Yes. That's amazing. Congratulations, Diana. Do you ever feel like you don't have a big restriction with some foods versus, yes. So Jack Sally, some foods, yes, I feel like if it's watery, like Jell-O or ice cream or anything that's like water, a slider food is what that's called, actually. I feel like I don't have a lot of restriction, and that's why we really need to focus on our protein. That's why we really need to focus on getting, you know, like chewing our food, because if you don't chew your food very well, we need it to stack in our stomach. I'm looking for my little paper that I drew so I can show you. Trying to drop stuff up there. All right, so if we don't chew, this is, just imagine this your sleeve or pouch, whatever you got. And so this is all the food you did not chew. The green and the pink are just different foods you didn't chew. And the H's stand for hunger. So that's room for all the hunger to get in there. Okay? So what we want is we want our food to Tetris in our pouch. So that's why we chew our food 30 times. So we want it to Tetris. The different colors are different foods. So basically we want it to line our pouch all the way till, you know, we're full, whatever that point is on you. So basically that is why some foods feel more filling than others, other than if it's like watery or something like that. People are rude. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Excuse me. Thank you. Your videos are so helpful. Thank you so much. You know, when I make my videos, although lately they haven't been getting a lot of traction, so I don't know why. That's been kind of weird to me. But whatever. I mean, whatever. Some foods are sliders and won't ever fill you up. That's right. That's right. Already dropped a good friend like a hot potato because she was not supportive. That's right, KY. That's exactly right, you guys. We got to get rid of people in our lives that are just holding us down. They're toxic. They're holding us down. They're not good for us. And you know who those people are. Just like my good friend Food Addiction. Okay? I had to get rid of her. I had to kick her to the curb. She hung out with me every night, every day. We kicked it every day after work. We watched movies, we laughed, we cried, we ate whole entire boxes of Oreos. You know what I mean? Like comfort. She comforted me, even though it was toxic. You know what I mean? So I had to kick her to the curb too. Okay. So think of it the same way. If you guys have a food addiction and there's someone in your life that treated you like crap, exactly what we're talking about, drop them like a hot potato, do the same, have that same feeling right there that we're talking about is how you need to deal with your food addiction. That's how you need to feel about it. It needs to be bye bitch. You know what I mean? Like it just gotta be. It's gotta be. Gotta come gangster. If you're not gangster, then I don't know. You know, you gotta get it somewhere. Listen to some gangster rap. I don't know. Get in there, okay? Watch Friday. I don't know. Watch a movie. I kept my RNY off Facebook because I don't want to deal with the negative Nancys. Yes. Yeah. We don't want to deal with those people because it doesn't matter. They don't matter. Do they matter? No, they don't matter. Yeah, word of mouth for me too. Y'all, my doctor does a lot of people. So, a lot of people. I mean, there's like 10 people I know so far already that have used Dr. Mateen. Jealousy. Mm-hmm. And the funny thing was, you guys, this girl that said that to me was like always a size 4. Always. Like tiny person. Even when she gave birth, she was still wearing her size 4s. But with a rubber band on the button. So I didn't understand why she couldn't be happy for me. I don't know. I have been so quiet on my journey on surgery because of the backlash. Yeah, and we shouldn't have to do that. It's really nobody's business. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to tell somebody, great. Why do people feel like they have to have an opinion? Why is that a thing? TikTok is my safe space. Yeah, me too. Thank you for the follow. We don't need negative thoughts. That's right. I ate a steak and holy bejesus. I felt like that felt like a rock. Okay, so if you're going to eat steak or something like that, you need to make sure it's pretty much rare to medium rare. You will not be able to ever fully, like, I mean, you need to chew that thing, like, till it's nothing. So what I always do when I eat steak is I cut it into the tiniest pieces, and I get the rarest part of the steak. And if you need condiment or anything like A1 or whatever you need to get that bad boy in, do it, because I understand that sometimes the moisture, like you need it to be moist because it's not going to go down, and we need to chew it very well to get it down. Okay, so sometimes I'll add a little bit of A1 to my plate just to, because I don't really like that texture and that feeling of I want to call it raw. I can't remember rare. I want to call it raw, but rare meat. Rare steak. Does ghrelin last forever? Okay, so my ghrelin, okay, so whenever you have sleeve, they cut out your hunger hormone, which is the ghrelin, okay? So they're going to cut that hormone out. So I don't know. I with my sleeve, how did I break a nail? You've got to be kidding me. I just got these done. I'm sorry. Anyways, so with my sleeve, they, let's see, it was 3 years till my RNY. So I never had hunger ever, and my tummy never growled. I never had any of that. And then with my RNY, I still have never had, and it's been almost 2018, 19, 20. Yeah, it's almost been 3 years since in October, it'll be 3 years since my RNY, since my revision. So, and then, it's funny, you guys, I was looking back through my Facebook memories, and it's been 5 years since my sleeve. They go and they take the picture of your sleeve to make sure everything's doing well, and it was doing well at that time. So anyways, but yeah, I've never, in 6 years, I don't use my stomach anymore, but for food, but in the 6 years, my stomach has never growled. I've never had a growl. I've never had nothing. The only thing that tells me I'm hungry is when I start feeling fatigued, run down, like, oh, I need to eat, that kind of feeling. But yeah, I mean, my understanding is they cut out that ghrelin hormone whenever you have sleeve, but you don't worry about that with bypass. You don't need that. Energy vampires, that's right. Hi, Shamber. I had a friend tell me, well, now I'm the fat friend because I'm close to her weight now. That's not a friend either. Bye. When people tell you the first time, you need to listen. Don't wait for a second time. Don't let them tell you twice. Your feelings will be hurt. Maybe you need to be like me where you don't have them. I dropped my feelings off at the park. Sorry. You know what I mean? I don't have feelings anymore on that. What if the toxic people are your parents? Okay, so that sounds like toxic parents. Yes. Okay. So if it were my parent, which my mom is super supportive. My mom and dad are very supportive. I mean, all of us have done something related to weight loss. Dang it. This is so hard. This is the hardest thing when you're trying to keep everybody's business under wraps. Because like I said, not all of my family is open about their journey. So anyways, so what I do is I would sit my parents down and just say, hey, what is the problem? Can you please give me your opinion on why or why not you don't want me to do this, or whatever the issue is, like whatever it is. Can we talk about this? And then give them the opportunity, 5 minutes, whatever it is, to express and you remain calm. Do not give them the satisfaction of any movement of your face. Don't get defensive. Don't do anything. No reaction, nothing. And then you just listen to them. And then once you've given them their amount of time that they're allotted, because you need to set up a 5-minute or boundary. You've got to come up with that boundary and say, hey, we're going to talk about this for 10 minutes. And then after that, that is it. We're not talking about this anymore. So I'm going to listen to you. So here's your 10 minutes. So please use your 10 minutes wisely. And then when they're done, you look at them in the eye and you say, I heard you. Thank you for your opinion. I will still proceed with this. I have taken all of your words into inside of me, like I have taken them all into consideration, and I am going to move forward with this. So we will not be talking about this anymore. And if we do move forward and keep talking about this, I will shut it down immediately. I love you and I want you still in my life, but this is not healthy for me. And just tell them that and leave it at that. And then go on with your next thing. Get up and go on with whatever it is you're doing next, or leave, or whatever it is that you normally do. Because I think toxic parents, or siblings or anybody like that, that's the way I would handle it. I had to do that with some people in my life that's very close to me when I had my sleeve. And which is funny because I had my sleeve and then like everybody else had something. And so I was the one that took the brunt of all that. And I was the one that kind of just said, I'm not letting anybody stop me. I'm not letting anybody talk to me in any way. It's just not happening. And that's when I changed. So that's how I would handle it. I have a feeling those who are not supporting are a bit jealous and were not meant for you anyways. That's right. That's right. For some people, the hormone returns. Mine did with the sleeve after about... Really? Okay. Yeah, mine never did. None never did. Just dropped a 32-year-old friendship. She made me spill my positivity. Oh no. Bye-bye. Yep. Can't believe it. Bypass surgery's Monday. Yes, Bacon Mama. Nervous and excited. A new journey to healthy life. Yes, yes, Bacon Mama. Hey, Sabrina, how are you? That is so awesome. Good luck and congrats. I'm 2 weeks post-op. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I saw your post today in the group. I responded, Alicia, about how to know when you're full. Hey, Jude. People have opinions because our society makes obesity a character flaw versus a health challenge. Yep. That's right. But then you get thin and everybody's, what, are you sick? Like, why don't you eat a hamburger? Why don't you eat a cheeseburger? What's going on? Like, why? You know, and I was watching this video today of this lady. It looks like she lives in a big city. I'm going to say a big city like New York or something. Some sort of city like Chicago or something big where you walk everywhere. Well, anyways, she was talking about how people tell her that she has pretty privilege. And basically people treat her different because she's pretty. And I mean, she's pretty, like naturally pretty. She does not need all this, you know what I mean? Like she needs everything or doesn't need anything. And so I was just sitting there listening to her and I'm just sitting there even like some of it I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then some of it I was like shaking my head at because like I agree with her a lot. And then I disagreed with her a lot. But at the same time, I'm just like, people have something to say about you no matter what size you are, it just seems like, you know? What's the best way to avoid loose skin? Now, I always say, start moisturizing as soon as possible. And I mean just regular lotion, whatever lotion you use. Lubriderm, Nivea, Bath and Body Works, whatever it is that you use. And I mean moisturize. Boom. I mean chest, arms, thighs, underarms, here, there, your back, the back of your legs, your whole body, and then your face and neck. We want to get a good moisturizer with an SPF in there, okay? That's the best way you can help. Me either. It's been 18 months. Thanks for answering. Yeah, of course. Lots of lotion and luck. That's what I always say. Lotion, water, and luck. That's what I always tell people because they ask me about my loose skin, and I'm like, lotion, water, and luck. I feel like outside of working out, most of it is luck. That's right. And it's genetics and age. So I'm 40. I had my sleeve at 32. And then it's been 3 years since my revision. And I just did my lotion routine. And every time I lost weight, you guys, my skin would do this. So every time, and I was just praying it would do it one more time. You know that meme that's like going around? It's like, Lord, if you let me get thin one more time, I promise this will be it. That's me. I was like, please, Lord, you know, whatever you have is fine. You know, whatever you want me to do is fine. I will do it. You know, just let me do this one last time. And that was it. They want me to do it, but then they try to sabotage me with food. Okay. So that's when you talk to them and tell them, look, you cannot be bringing this in. I can't be having this around me. I need your support. You don't have to eat what I'm eating. You don't have to, but don't offer me your insert whatever they're offering you. Insert whatever they're sabotaging you with. I don't want your cake, you know, nicely. I don't need your cakes. I don't need your iced caramel lattes or whatever, you know, whatever it is, whatever, insert whatever. Because there was a point, you guys, where there was someone in my life that was bringing, and you guys know I'm a candy addict. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that I'm a candy fiend. And this person brought 2 Ziploc baggies, the gallon-sized Ziploc baggies, 2 of those to my home full of candy. Skittles, all the candies I love. Smarties. I'm not kidding. I'm not even playing. And I didn't know what to. I was like, like, don't come to my house and bring me that stuff. You know, I felt like it was just a slap in the face. Like, I honestly did. And ever since then, I just never looked at that person. Or I should have checked before I said that. Hold on a second. Sorry. I probably should have checked before I said that who was here. But anyways, yeah, just don't come to my house and bring me stuff. You know what I mean? That's like going to an alcoholic's house with a case of beer. You know what I mean? Or somebody who is struggling with some other type of addiction. You know what I mean? And been like, here's all, whatever it is, your addiction. Here you go. Let me just put it in your face. You know what I mean? So I knew then I couldn't trust that person. I knew then. And this is a close person, so. Oh, look at that. Little fairies. Thank you, Zol. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. That's sweet. Ellie! Ellie's here. Hi. How are you, girlfriend? How are you feeling? Did you get your Premier Proteins? Did you get everything in order today? How are we doing today? How are we doing? My in-laws are toxic. We plan to tell them after because of toxic. They know I'm working the program. Good, good. Yeah, don't let anybody know until you're done, because then they're gonna say ugly things and be weird. I feel like a lot of people don't get how serious the decision is to have surgery. It's so hard. It is. Hi, April. How are you? I've been watching your videos. Love you, girl. You're such a positive light. Thank you so much. I've been watching your videos. I just, the gastric sleeve couple, you made a video on them. They, I don't know how I missed them. I don't know how somehow in the community, I mean, y'all, there's so many people. And somehow I missed them. They are at EOC today. I think they had surgery. The man had surgery yesterday. And April made a video with them. And I thought that was so sweet. Like a little duet or maybe a stitch, I guess. But anyways, that was so sweet. Yes, this is a hard decision. All of it. You can't do water. Can you add like Mio to it or anything, Brian? How are you today? Can you add Mio or any of those things, something to it? Yeah, add a flavoring. Love you guys. Stay safe. See you tomorrow, Nicole. Hey, Bubbles. How are you? I'm having my revision Monday. Yes, Andrea. How are you? Are you excited? It looks like you're excited about that. My family does that all the time. Ugh. Bye. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when somebody tells you the first time, you know right then. If y'all hear the sirens, I don't know if you hear them, but they test the first Wednesday of every month, you know, the tornado sirens. So if you hear that, there's no tornadoes. My family does that all the time. Yes. Do you have any good tips for the first month post-op? Be patient with yourself. Okay, give yourself grace. There will be hard. We talked about yesterday that I call that like the donut hole. I kind of call that like you're going to be, or like a drain kind of, you know, spiraling is what this motion. You're going to be going through so many things. You 1 minute you're going to be super happy, and then you're like, why the hell did I do this? And then you're going to be something else, and then it's going to be something else, you know. So I call that the like donut hole. And then yesterday somebody called it, what did they call it? The buyer's remorse. And I was like, yeah, because you're going to go through that. And so just be prepared mentally for that. Be prepared, like if you have a significant other that lives with you, or children, or whoever, you know, someone, you know, just let them know, hey, I'm going to be going through some ups and downs. So please just be patient with me. I'm going to be patient with myself. I'm going to try to resolve it. You know what I mean? So just mentally prepare that if you wake up one day and you're upset or anything, just know, okay, this is the day. This is one of those days. You know what I mean? And try to make it a better day. Okay. Changed my name. TikTok flagged me for bullying. What was your name originally? And what were you bullying? Who were you bullying? What happened? Tell us the tea. Tell us the tea. I feel like we need a story time. How are you doing, Ginger? 3 days post-op. So glad you're alive. Do you feel your stomach when you eat? No. It's uncomfortable sometimes. No, I don't use my stomach anymore, Serena, so I don't feel it. I don't feel, nothing goes in my stomach, which, remember, the camera's backwards. The camera's flipped. Your stomach's on this side, so this side for you. But I don't feel anything ever. I don't feel not a thing. My pouch, I feel, however, if I overeat or feel, eat, like make full, like if I drink too much water even or something like that, I feel like I can feel a little something there. You know, you can feel it full. And it's just below my breast. And, you know, I can feel it there. I feel like it just growled. It just made a noise. There was one time, and other people in here can tell you, Lexi can tell you, there was one time I held the phone to my tummy and it was just like a well. But I would say that I feel like my pouch, like right about here, right where this little thing is, to about right here is about how I can feel it. I feel like it's about that big. Like if I were to pinpoint it, and I can feel it whenever I'm drinking water or something like that. Good. You're so excited. Yes, I'm excited for you. It's not the taste. It upsets my pouch every time. Yeah. Some people say that. Like my sister, she doesn't really like water either. Trying to figure out your stomach's noises? Fun. Just record it with your phone. Just lay your phone there. Weight loss needed if yes. What? Weight loss needed if yes. What does that mean? I'm sorry. I don't know. Weight loss needed if yes. Okay, I'm sorry. I scraped it out. Oh, good. Good idea to inform family ahead of time. I need to do that. You can, but you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to. There was one lady that I was in the hospital with that went up there by herself. She told nobody. Not one person. Not a friend, not a relative, not a nobody. And I was like, you go, girl. She did it all by herself. I meant in your pouch, but when I eat, it feels like pressure. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, so we were talking about this today in the group. If you don't have a Facebook group, Serena, or if you're in our Facebook group, we have one called Bariatric Babes, Bros, and Badasses. There's a link in my bio. You can join us. But anyways, so I think it was Alicia that asked about how to tell when you're full. And for me, I get the hiccups. I'll hiccup, and I was Alicia, if you're still here, this is the stretch that I was talking about. I do this like, oh my gosh, like, oh, I feel like I need to stretch. So that's how I can tell when I'm full. I get the hiccups and I do this motion. Like, this is the stretch. My husband knows it. He already knows. He'll be like, are you full? You know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, remember, your pouch is very small. We're talking little, you know, so that it's not going to hold very much. And that's why it's very important to chew, 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 chew. It's nice to not... Excuse me, see, I'm getting full. It's nice to not drink protein shake. I'm tired of sweet drinks. Yes, I understand. That's so funny. I had never even thought about that until somebody talked about that in here one day, because I'm a sweetaholic. So it never occurred to me that protein drinks are only sweet. That had never occurred to me. Yeah. I'm ground 67 pounds today. Yes, Brian. Congratulations, y'all. Brian's a new spring chicken. I tell you what. Yes. Thankfully, my mother had it over a year ago. I'm grateful for at least that support. My in-laws, no. Ugh. Yeah, I know. I have a lot of people in my family. A lot of people who have had it. But still, that doesn't stop them from their opinion, you know? My pouch and my intestines are so loud. They are. Yes, April. Did you notice slower weight loss from RNY compared to sleeve? Yes. So with sleeve, I mean, it just, boom, fell off. Boom. And then RNY, it's like, doo, 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 you know? So it was so much slower. Buyer's remorse, warn my kids. Yes, tell them you're going to be circling the drain. But remember, you guys, I'm going to tell you this. There's only so long that somebody wants to watch you circle the drain, okay? So you cannot be living in there, okay? You got to get out. You got to get up, put your shoes on, do your hair and do your makeup, shave your face, whatever you got going on, take a shower. Nobody wants to see you circling the drain forever, so cut that shit out and get up and do something about it, okay? So remember that whenever you're circling the drain. Hold on. I'm waiting to see if my tail stays the same. My tail stays the same. Do you know anything or have experience with an internal hernia, like symptoms and such? Internal hernia. Inguinal hernia? Or are we talking the hernia that's like the hiatal hernia? Are we talking lower umbilical hernia? So the higher, this one up here, the hiatal, I don't know if you're going to have any symptoms with that one. That's the one I had. Most people have that. That's pretty normal. And they'll fix that whenever they go in there if you have that. I don't know anything about symptoms though, but an umbilical hernia, you're going to see it because your belly button's popped out. But I don't know about other ones. Like your inguinal, men usually get those those ones are usually lower, like down in here. You know, that's the inguinal. Men usually get those from like lifting and stuff, like lifting heavy stuff. I guess women can get it too. And you'll go get that fixed from a different surgeon. That's a totally different surgeon there. But yeah, I don't know. And that would be like like you'll feel like a knot almost on either side or one side sometimes. So you'll feel like a little knot, you know, like if you've ever had something under your skin, that's what it feels like and it hurts. So, but I don't know about symptoms, stuff like that. I have to stretch or stand up. My coworkers know and see it before I do something. Yes, yes, yes. I think she's talking about hiatal hernia, but I'm not sure. RNY, that is a gastric bypass. Roux-en-Y gastric bypass. Yeah. I just say RNY because it's just, I guess, just faster, you know, and it's like the same thing. Okay, so like some people call gastric sleeve, and then there's also VSG. Okay, so there's like other terms for vertical gastric sleeve. You know, people like to shorthand it just to make it faster, or if they're talking about it. And I'm sorry if I make things smaller, you know, or, you know, I just assumed everybody knows, but maybe not everybody knows, you know, and that's fine to ask those questions. I'm glad you asked. No. Jatinez. I'm going to call you Jan. Jan Tinez. After weight loss, did you notice increased energy? No, it decreased. Okay, so we need to keep an eye on our iron levels, our vitamin levels. I honestly, you guys, and you guys know, I am not here to push you on anything. I'm not sponsored by one person, one thing. I'm not here to like sell you on anything. I don't do MLMs. I don't do nothing. But I tell you what, you guys, that Bariatric Advantage vitamin, y'all, I feel like 1,000% better since I've been taking that. And I've been taking it about a month now. I feel 1,000% better. I'm not even kidding. Like, Bariatric Advantage multivitamin, that's the bee's knees. And you guys, I told you I would tell you if something's liquid gold, okay? And I don't get anything from them. I don't get nothing. But I'm just telling you, that stuff's awesome. Circling the drain is probably a terrible saying. It is. It is. But I don't know what else, I don't know what to call it, because it's buyer's remorse, man. But yeah, you guys, just know. Get up and do something about it. Fat Girl Fabulous. Who were you bullying? Tell me. What happened? Were you saying you're bullying yourself? That's crazy. Okay, I'll try to remember that. If you have to remind me again, I'm sorry, but I'll try to remember that. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Mrs. Reggie, how are you? Doing liquid prep for my endus colonoscopy today. Not having much fun. I doubt it. I doubt you are. I'm so sorry. I just have a painful tearing-like sensation around my pouch area. Tearing? And how far out are you, Kim? Yeah, that's what other people want to know too. So all VSG is just the sleeve. Yes, I've wondered if it was another form. No. That stands for vertical sleeve gastrectomy. That is just another word for sleeve. That's shorthand for sleeve.